Keyshawn Davis, I thought, had the best performance of his career at this point.
Dog.
Yeah.
We seen that dog that he always talk about.
Yeah.
I was loving it. Hey, my man can't. What's the dude's name, man?
Miguel Madueno?
Madueno, yeah.
Whatever that was.
You'll never.
My man did not stop. I'm like, he got a chin strap on?
Yeah.
Like, under that beard? Like, it was just great fight. I mean, the ref got punched. You know it's a great fight when the ref get punched.
Right.
Somebody almost got body slammed.
Right.
I didn't think we was going to make it to the end of the fight.
Ah, man, we had a couple points, man. I was like, what we doing now? Once Madueno picked him up, I said, oh boy.
Keyshawn DDT'd him?
Yeah. So, oh boy. But we made it to the end. And the thing that I was most concerned about, what was going to happen when the last bell rang.
You was happy when they hugged you?
Oh boy. I said,
we get home.
Yeah.
I was like, please hug.
Yeah.
No, yes.
But
Could have went left.
Yeah.
I mean, that was clean.
Yeah, man.
That was clean. Styles make fights. You know what I mean? This guy really didn't have nothing else to challenge Davis. But it's like I always say, when they put somebody in front of you, it don't matter who they put in front of you. You got to do what you do well and what you got to do. And he did that. You know what I mean? Really just showed up and showed out.
Yeah, and hit the guy with some incredible shots. Shout out to my man. He took shots and just kept coming. And you need those type of fights. That fight will get him through a moment in the world title fights. Mm-hmm. And it's just Keyshawn. I always say he's gonna be pound for pound one day. The kid is skilled out this world. Talk it outside the ring.
Vibrant personality.
A bully.
Yeah.
I love it. Mean. Want to embarrass you. He's a killer.
Yeah.
Look at smile.
Keep improving.
Yeah.
And don't get too cocky.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because, at some point when they do shift and they got a more offensive guy with better weapons, can't be too cocky. You know what I mean? So, but that's a part of his.
Can't take those shots he was taking versus a killer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, what I love too, and he has when he gets going and puts his combinations together, he has a unique, creative, dynamic offense, and he has a unique trajectory to some of his shots, right? The way he, sometimes he'll throw a half uppercut, half hook with the right hand, sweep it like this. Mm-hmm. He has that beautiful little dip, little short uppercut. He gets real creative with the trajectory on those shots.
I think he is who he already was, but I truly do think that this Bomac school, this Terrence Crawford school, it really just it's like it splashes on him, and you start to see some of those, the way he changes the trajectory of the shots, the angles that he throws them at. Those are like really unique ways of throwing punches, and you get that uniqueness from being in the Bomac camp and the Terrence Crawford school.
Just so that it's not, there's still to get some critiques out, of course, from the guy that's just sitting on the couch, but he still got to tighten some things up if he's going to get to where Antt's talking about, the elite of the elite. No doubt in my mind he's going to be a world champion, but if he's going to get to the elite of the elite,
pound for pound.
He did a whole lot of beautiful upper body movement, but there were holes in it. A little bit like Jared Anderson at heavyweight, where you like the reflexes, you like the flexibility with the upper body, but the chin's a little exposed, and these guys aren't taking advantage of it. But it's got to tighten up against better guys. And then
that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Right. And then little things like Madueno was able to get on the back in straight lines sometimes, or the moment when he'd take the angle to get out of the back door, it would come kind of late, whereas O'Shaquie Foster, who didn't get the decision, he was great at, all I need is a half step back, and now I'm lateral. Yeah. And you're not going to get me to keep going back in straight lines and just little,
The small, and then we'll move on, but the small little difference there is O'Shaquie has just worked it for so long. When you see it for Keyshawn, you see it but it happens like a half second slow, just that split second slow. It's because he's still in training mode. He's still, it hasn't become a part of his muscle memory where it just happens. You know what I mean? So again, we see him growing right in front of our eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always like to say, watch these young guys, man. We get to see them rise. We get to see them the evolution. And I saw evolution last night, man. I was like, that's what I'm talking about.
I know he keeps saying he wants T.O. I don't want him to face T.O. right now. Just because you got T.O. have one of them T.O. nights, and you just never know. T.O. get one of those
And
nights.
T.O. would have a night against somebody like him.
Yeah.
Somebody that he got to rise to the occasion.
And I know he feels like he wants it, but it's just
T.O.
over time. But yeah, you know, T.O. can have a night and look like.
Last thing I'm going to say, because when I know he's calling everybody out, I'm ready
he
for
want everybody. Tank.
Trust me. 2 years go by,
Yeah.
and he going to be able to look back and be like, I thought I was ready, but
Yeah.
I'm actually ready now.
Yeah.
Take your time.